Hello, 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 everyone. Renetta Gunn Stevens here, CEO of Sophisticated Press. Welcome to our live today. Today, we are going to be discussing 5 ways to promote your book. That's right. We're going to be discussing 5 ways to promote your book. Kiara, can you come in for a moment? And I'm going to have my assistant while you all are coming in. She's going to be setting up my live on Instagram because I also want this to be going live on Instagram. Can you move that light right this way? Because I want this to be in front here. You're going to have to unplug it and plug it there. It is. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. When you come in, do me a favor. Tell me where you're calling in from. Tell me the state. Say hello. And then bring your book to the table because we are going to have a candid conversation today about 5 ways to promote your book. So, also get your websites and links available because I want you to, here you go, put that over there as well. I want you to, start preparing for Black Friday. And I want you to, really bring your book to this conversation. Okay. So, as you all know, a quick bio about myself, just in case this is your first time tuning in. I'm the CEO of Sophisticated Press. I am the published author of 4 books: Kingdom Speaking in the Boardroom, A Dad's Redemption, and 10 Ways to Eliminate Debt by Writing. Yep. You can press live on Instagram for me. And I'm also have a Dad's Redemption and Push, Promote into Shipping and promote into shipping and handling. So that is what I do. I became my first client before I began to go on and help many executives around the world and internationally publish their books. So you're listening to someone today that is definitely an expert. I don't know everything, but I am an expert in helping you to get your book published, to package your genius, to make sure that your significance is being told in the marketplace. And so when you come in on Facebook, on Instagram, hello, hello, hello. When you come in on YouTube, follow us on YouTube, ask questions. Kiara's going to be in on the IG side, so that way she can let me know any questions that you have. She's my executive assistant. So IG, if you have any questions, put your questions in the chat, and Kiara will let me know. And today we're going to go over 5 ways to promote your book. So this is the book Push. First, let me show you all Push. Push is promote into shipping and handling. This book was done by my publishing company, Sophisticated Press. And this book was created for authors because most authors, they'll say once they publish their book that their biggest problem is marketing, promotions, and promoting their book. So I wanted to come live today and share with you all how you can market and promote your books so that your book make a living for you. Listen, you all, we believe here at Sophisticated Press that every business should have a book and every book is a business. We are in the business of making your book work for you. My life changed when I published a book. And so I want your life to change now that you have published a book. But your life will not change if you don't market and promote your book. If you just publish your book and wait for people to come to you, wait for people to discover your book, you're going to be a broke author. And we don't want that. We want you to be an author that is making an impact. In fact, you won't believe this, you all. Now, if you follow me, I never and I don't even like using the word never, but I never choke, right? Like when it comes to me talking, I'm a natural. So I was at this event and for some reason they asked like what was my XYZ statement, and I got choked up. And knowing that Sophisticated Press help authors to publish books for global impact and multiple streams of income. That's my XYZ statement. We help authors publish books to create global impact and multiple streams of income. And do you know that was like the hardest thing for me to say because I had got a brain fog. So I just wanted to share that with you on the side note, just to know like I'm not perfect, but that happened and I was just like, wow. But we got to know the reason behind anything and everything we do. We got to know the reason behind that. And so, what is the reason behind you in your book? Why did you publish your book? What is the message in your book? And that is what I need you to promote. What solutions do your book solve? That is what I need you to promote. And here's are the ways that you're going to promote your book in the marketplace. You have to promote it. The first thing I want you to do is, yes, I want you to connect with some blogs. You may not read blogs every day, but there are people out there that still are big on blogs. And so I need you to ask people in your network, do they have a blog? Or either what blog are they reading daily, or what blog is they subscribed to IG? And then I want you to contact that blog owner and ask that blog owner, can you all collaborate? Can they highlight your book? You can give that blog person a code. Shout out to IG. I see the hearts keep coming, keep coming. You can give a coupon code to the blog owner, and that way every time somebody purchase a book from that blog, they use that coupon code, and you'll see how effective that blog is, and it's bringing you leads. So take advantage of blogs. That's the first way that you can promote your book, is collaborating with blogs. The second way that you can promote your book is collaborating with podcasts. Yes, we have Sophisticated Synthesis Podcast, and there's other podcasts out there. Pitch yourself in your book to podcasts. Podcasts are so trendy right now, and they're very lucrative in the marketplace. And so you should have a pitch where you're introducing yourself in your book to podcasters. We're actually also, and I'll put it in the comments, we actually are taking screenings for our podcast. Season 2 will start next month. And that way we can make sure that if you want to be featured on Sophisticated Synthesis Podcast, you can be a guest author on our podcast. And we would love to promote your book, your business, whatever you have going on. So make sure, if we can't put the links in IG just because I'm not over there, but we'll put the link in the comments, and that way you can fill out the Google form to be considered to be on the podcast. But even if you're not on Sophisticated Synthesis Podcast, whatever podcast you're listening to, I encourage you to go ahead and connect with the podcast person and ask them, can I be on your podcast? Now, before you approach a podcast host, you want to make sure you've done your research. You want to make sure that the podcast does align with your missions and your goals. You want to make sure that you're familiar with the culture of the podcast, so that way it won't bring down your brand and you won't bring down their brand, right? Don't just send your pitch to podcasts and you're not a regular, and you don't know that maybe they curse, or you don't know maybe they smoke. You don't know if maybe they're Christian or non-Christian. You don't know if they're atheist. Do your research, and once you do your research and they fit with your alignment of your brand and your values and your mission, then pitch yourself to these podcasts. That's the second. First was blog, second is podcast pitching. The third thing that I want you to do is to promote your book is book reviews. Everyone that has purchased your book, listen, I want you to go back in your website administrator. Of course, if they purchase your book off Amazon, you don't know, Amazon doesn't give you their emails. Amazon doesn't give you their information. But if they purchase off your website, and that's why it's important for you as an author to have a website. You want to send people to your website one week and to Amazon and Barnes and Noble the next week, right? But you want to be building an email list. Everybody that purchased your book, I need you to send an email, a bulk email, and I need you to ask them to give you a review. And you're going to use those reviews on your social media as testimonials. And you're going to ask them if they can to maybe repurchase a book for one of their friends or loved ones on Amazon and leave a review there. So you have some verified purchases on Amazon and some verified reviews, because people read reviews. I'm here to tell you, People read reviews. So you need reviews under your books. You need testimonials on your pages, because what happens is people will say, oh, if that person liked the book, I will like the book. If other people is buying and reading the book, I want to be a part of the group too and buy and read the book. That's just how people operate. Sometimes they don't partake in something until they see other people partaking. That's why it's more followers than leaders, because followers do just that. They're going to follow somebody else. And so you got to give them something to follow. They have to see that somebody else has did it and they want to follow them. Okay. So first was blogs. Second was podcast pitching. Third was reviews. Now, the next thing that I want you to do is I want you to make sure, and we kind of just touched on it, make sure that your book is visible. Make sure that your book is on multiple platforms. Your book should be on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, Books a Million, your website. Don't just have your book on one platform. Don't just have your book in KDP. If you go through Ingram Spark will put your book on all platforms. If you have problems or don't know how to do that, hire us. That's what we're here for. We'll take your manuscript and we'll make sure that it's on multiple platforms. You want that visibility. Can you hit IG for me because it went to low battery? Thank you. You want to make sure that it's on multiple platforms so that way you have that visibility. Okay. So number one was blog. Since my battery is going low on IG, let's get it together. Life of a CEO. Battery always going, because we make money off of our phone. And I'm here to tell you your battery should be low too, not from you scrolling on everybody's page, but from you searching and seeing who you can serve with your book. So one was blogs, two was pitching on a podcast, three was book reviews, four was making sure that you have that visibility on all multiple platforms, and number five, and we're going to get up out of here and you're going to enjoy the rest of your weekend and you're going to sell and pitch your book today. Number five is making sure you have some good promotions. Now, I'm really big on having promotions, but I'm not big on selling yourself short just because nobody is buying your book. Right? I'm not saying every time you don't see sales, then 50% off, 30% off. No, that's not the proper way to get promotions. But promotions is when you actually want to make sure that your book is being in front of the right target market, and you have like a bundle. You have like a workbook to go with it, a journal to go with it. You have, like Black Friday is coming up. And like I told you, if you know Black Friday is coming up, nobody should have a promotion right now. Save that promotion for 2 to 3 weeks. Because if you have a promotion now of 20 to 30%, then you leave yourself no room for Black Friday. You leave yourself no room to give this wow promotion for Black Friday. So make sure you think out your promotions. Make sure it makes sense for you as the author, and it makes sense for the target audience, for them as well. And promoting does not mean discounting yourself and giving away for free, because I'm here to tell you, and you've probably experienced too, you can say free, and if you're not in front of the right person, they won't even buy free. And then your self-confidence to be messed up, because you'll think that you're not a good author or that your book is not good. And it's not that your book is not good, it's just that you're in front of the wrong people. You're trying to sell water to people that's not thirsty. And that is why your book is not good, because you're selling your product and services in front of the wrong people. So once you understand your demographic, you understand your target market, then you can put your book in front of the people that need the information inside, and you won't have to sell so hard, because if a person is thirsty and you have water, you don't have to sell hard to sell them the water. But if I'm already full, just finished drinking all this juice, and you trying to sell me water, it's not going to sell. Right? So now that is the key. I want you to remember these 5 ways to promote your book. this weekend, take the time to really understand your target market. Take the time to understand and go over your manuscript again. Find out what the resolutions is inside your manuscript. And I want you to promote that to blogs, to podcasters. Get those reviews from people who have purchased your book. I want you to make sure your book is on at least 3 platforms in online distribution. And I want you to start working on your promotion for Black Friday. If you need help with any of these steps, contact Sophisticated Press, put a 3 in the comments, and we'll send you our calendar link, and we'll get you on the calendar. And guess what? I'm going to let you talk to me directly, and that way I can begin to give you some strategies for the marketplace. All right? Cool. Well, you know how we end it here at Sophisticated Press. Listen, we love you so much with the love of Jesus Christ. We are so proud of you, and we know you can do it. Have a wonderful rest of your day.